What's happening, Media Maniacs? This is your boy Media Fiend, back in full effect from Media Headquarters Central, whatever you want to call it. And I got an unboxing video for you today. Let me point that way. Unboxing video for you today. So I got a package in the mail, and I ordered a few things, a few fun things. Some nostalgic, some brand new, because you know you got to check it out. And yeah, I just want to show you guys live. Well, not live, but I want to show you guys what your boy got. So without further ado, let's dive into these packages. I got two. Got two packages with some beautiful goodness in them. So let's get it. All right, so we'll do this one first. This one right here, I got because when I was a kid, I loved this show so much. It was on, I think, Saturday nights on the Cartoon Network with Dexter's Laboratory, Powerpuff Girls, and shows like that. And that is, I got the complete season 1, all 13 episodes, Hall of Fame, Cartoon Network Hall of Fame edition of your boy Johnny Bravo. Man, I love Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo, I always, for some reason when I was a kid, wanted to be this dude. Even though he was always striking out with the ladies, man, his confidence in himself was so great. He always talks about how awesome he was, always doing his hair. And he always had that like Elvis feel to him, you know what I mean? And he was always working out in the gym. And he was always hitting on the ladies and always striking out. But it was so much fun to watch, man. This dude had me rolling. And I think there's like 4 seasons. I'm trying to find the other ones. I don't even know if you can find the other ones, because everywhere I've looked, it's only had season 1. So I'm hoping sooner or later they bring out the rest of these, because I really love this cartoon, man. And it says, "Man, I'm pretty." That's how he used to say it. "Man, I'm pretty." But yeah, it says, "Season 1 is fine. Join Johnny Bravo, the dim-witted, girl-chasing, muscle-flexing, sunglass-wearing, clown-hating." I remember that. He always hated clowns, and he always loved his mama. And mama-loving pretty boy, as he karate chops his way through 13 outrageous episodes, action-packed antics that'll rock your world. Guest appearances from Scooby-Doo and Mystery Inc. gang, along with celebrities like Farrah Fawcett, Adam West, and Donny Osmond, boost this 2-disc complete season 1 collection, the Hubba Hubba status. Play it cool like Johnny Bravo would, and play this heaping helping of pure Bravo. And man, special features says bringing up Johnny Bravo featurette on how an iconic animated star was born. Commentary on 3 key episodes by the creator Van Partible and other creator personnels. The sensitive male temp track. Seth MacFarlane's temp track for the episode's songs. Johnny Bravo original pencil test for 2 episodes. And yeah, it looks like from disc 1 we got episodes 1 through 8, and then disc 2 is 9 through 13. But yeah, this Johnny Bravo was the man back in the day. I freaking love Johnny Bravo. I'm glad I got that. I'm gonna have to sit back and watch these. These are fun. So Johnny Bravo. And now I got this big old package with Blu-rays and DVDs or whatever. So let's dive in. And the first one we got, flip around. Okay, I got this movie. I'm not a big Martin Scorsese guy. But there's like 2 or 3 movies he makes that I really like, and this is one of them. And this is Robert De Niro, Sharon Stone, and Joe Pesci in Casino 4K. This movie was one of my favorite, well, I think it's probably my favorite Martin Scorsese film. I just remember the scene at the end where Joe Pesci and his brother were taken out to the cornfield, and they beat the shit out of him. Part of my language, but they beat the crap out of him and buried him alive, basically. And so it's about Robert De Niro. He's this casino owner and his girlfriend Sharon Stone, and it's just them running this casino in Vegas. And Joe Pesci is kind of like your loan shark, hitman, keep the peace kind of guy, but in his own way. And he this has Joe Bob in it. Joe Bob plays, I forget who Joe Bob plays in this. It's been a while since I've seen it, but Joe Bob is in this. And yeah, so this movie is one of my favorite Scorsese films. I also like man, I'm drawing a blank. Uh, I forget. There's another one I really like by him, but I'm drawing a blank on it right now. It has Joe Pesci in it as well, and Robert De Niro. It seems like they work very well together. Yeah, so definitely check this out if you haven't. Casino's a good one. It's a solid Scorsese movie. Not a big fan of Scorsese, but definitely like this. And it says Robert De Niro, Sharon Stone, and Joe Pesci star in the director Martin Scorsese's riveting look at how blind ambition, white hot passion, and 24-hour carat greed, or 24 karat greed, toppled an empire. Las Vegas, 1973, is a setting for this fact-based story about the mob's manipulation, multi-million-dollar casino operation where fortunes and lives are made and lost with a roll of dice. That's the thing. He makes a lot of mob movies, like a lot of, yeah. And Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci are like perfect in these roles. But yeah, Casino in 4K. I love this movie. Next one I got because I love the first one, and the other three were okay. The fourth one I didn't like too much because it was almost like a porno, and it was the Wishmaster collection. The fourth one really was racy. It was really, really racy. It had a lot of strong sexual content in it. But the first three weren't too bad. Fourth one was it was very mediocre at best. And the first one, though, was on point. It had a lot of your stars back in the day cameo appearances. Like King Hodder was in it. I think Tony Todd was in it. Just a whole bunch of people. And it was such a good movie. And and the guy who played the Djinn in the first one, I think he was the Djinn in the second one, was really, really good. He's creepy. But yeah, the Wishmaster collection from Bedrock. And it says, Bedrock Video has been a leader in providing the most unique and wide-ranging selection of films. We honor the spirit of Bedrock Video by presenting the Bedrock Video Collector Series. Okay, so that's talking about the series. It says the Wishmaster Collection. It says, magically powerful and supernaturally evil, the ancient entity known as the Djinn can grant you your wildest dreams and unleash your darkest nightmares. Follow the Wishmaster's blood-curdling quest to devour souls and plunge the world into eternal damnation in this fright-filled collection of 4 horror fantasy favorites. And I think Robert Englund was in the first one, too. He played the art owner who bought the statue that the Djinn's blood crystal was in or something. Yeah, so definitely a good film. Check that one out. Like I said, the other two and three were okay. The fourth one, yeah, two. Yeah. All right. And then the next one, your boy got. Now I like this movie because, for one, the actor who played this person looked exactly like him. It's scary. And for two, he was my favorite rapper of all time. I got the Untold Story of Tupac Shakur and All Eyes on Me on Blu-ray. Like I said, the dude who plays Tupac in this, boy, it's like they pulled Tupac from the grave, man. Looked just like him. Even the dude who played Suge Knight looked like Suge Knight. But I love this movie. I watch this like once a year. I was a huge Tupac fan when I was younger. I remember the day he got killed, when he died, because I was in like second grade and we were walking home, and I dropped my friend off, and his mom was watching MTV or whatever, and they were talking about how Tupac got shot and killed. So it was crazy. But it says, enthralling and exhilarating. Newcomer Demetrius Shipp Jr. stars now as the legendary Tupac Shakur in this powerful, true, and untold story of the rapper, actor, poet, and activist, from his early days in New York City to his evolution into the cultural icon whose legacy continues to grow long after his untimely death at the age of 25. All Eyes on Me also stars Kat Graham, Lauren Cohen, Hill Harper, Jamal Woodlard, and Donnie Guerrero. Danny Guerrero, she plays Michonne in The Walking Dead. I think she plays Tupac's mom in this. But yeah, this movie was definitely an awesome movie. Like I said, freaking Demetrius Shipp Jr. looks exactly like Tupac. Like, that's him on the cover, I think. It might be, I don't know. But yeah, he looks, I mean, look at this. Look at the actor who plays Tupac. I mean, he looks exactly like Tupac. It's almost scary how much he looks like Tupac. So, but yeah, and it's the digital version too. I hope the digital still works. But yeah, I got all eyes on me, which is awesome. All right, we got two more, and then I'm done. Promise. The next one I got because I remember watching this as a kid. Again, like I said, I'm a nostalgia guy, and I remember watching this and thinking to myself, they couldn't have picked a better actor to play the lead role in this, and that is the Flintstones, the live action Flintstones. I had this movie on VHS when I was younger, and I watched it until I broke it. I love this movie. I remember growing up and I remember watching this movie and just watching the world of Bedrock come to life. The dinosaurs, all the situations I watched as a younger child on a cartoon, watching it in live action. Them eating big eggs, because they're like dinosaur eggs and all this other stuff. It was just so cool, like watching them take a shower and it's like a woolly mammoth trunk, stuff like that. It was so cool how they did this. And like I said, for them to cast John Goodman as Fred Flintstone, that was one of the best castings I've ever seen in my life. John Goodman as Fred Flintstone was awesome, man. He was great. And it says, meet the Flintstones, the modern Stone Age family in the live-action hit inspired by one of the longest-running animated series in TV history. After an aptitude test mix-up, Fred Flintstone trades his job as Slate & Company Bronco crane operator for a vice presidency. However, there's trouble brewing in Bedrock. An evil executive and his sinister secretary are now plotting to use Fred as the fall guy in an embezzlement scheme. Join Barney Rubble, Betty Rubble, Wilma Flintstone, and her mother in a Steven Spielberg production filled with classic sight gags, dino-sized production values, and sensational special effects. Halle Berry was like the one villain in this, and man, she was, oh God. In this movie, she was looking good, boy. But yeah, the Flintstones. Love this movie as a kid. I'm probably gonna love it more as an adult. I hope it aged well. I think it has. But yeah, we got the Flintstones. Great movie. Got it on the cheap too. I got it for like $5. Couldn't beat that. So yeah. And finally, last but not least, this came out just last week, and I wanted to get it. I was waiting on it. I was gonna wait until after, summer was over. I started getting back into the workflow and everything, but I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it now. It just came out. I got the Steelbook Collector's Edition of it, and it is Resident Evil Death Island. Your boy likes himself some Resident Evil. Let's be honest. So I was really excited to hear about a new animated movie with the addition of Jill Valentine in this one. But I was super excited to find out that this was coming out. And I was going to get the standard Blu-ray, but I was like, you know what? I'm a 4K Steelbook kind of guy. When I found out that it was coming out in 4K with the Steelbook, I was like, maybe. And then I saw the 4K Steelbook, and I was like, yeah, I'm loving this. And it says, in San Francisco, Joe Valentine is dealing with a zombie outbreak and a new T-virus. Leon Kennedy is on the trail of a kidnapped NARPA scientist, and Claire Redfield is investigating a monstrous fish that is killing whales in the bay. Joined by Chris Redfield and Rebecca Chambers, they discover the trail of clues from their separate cases all converge on the same location, Alcatraz Island, where a new evil has taken residence and awaits their arrival. Man, they're really shooting for the stars in this one. It literally has all of the protagonists in most of the games. Claire, Leon, Chris, Jill, Rebecca. Like, wow. They have everybody in here besides Sherry. So, that's crazy. But yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I'm excited to watch it. It's rated R for bloody violence and language, of course. I want to see Jill. The steelbook is very nice, very pretty. Jill looks like she did in the game, the remake that they made. So I guess they probably used the same. Let's see, she kind of looks similar, so they probably used the same actress as the face model. But yeah, guys, that's pretty awesome. I'm excited to watch it. I'm excited to do a review for it with you guys. I'm excited to get it in a steelbook protector. That way it doesn't get ruined. But yeah, guys, all in all, that was it. That was the big unboxing. So we got, how many we get this time? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 movies. Awesome movies. Like I said, the only one I could have done without was Wishmaster 4, but it came with the set, so I had no choice. But all in all, guys, it was a good haul. It was a good pickup this time around. A decent haul. Let me flip. Is that right? Yeah, decent haul. But yeah. All right, guys. With all that being said, don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button along with the bell notification. That way, every time your boy Media Fiend throws up one of these unboxing videos, you're in the know. Then, when you're done doing all that, head on over to your boy Media Fiend's Twitch channel, where we go on there, we play some retro games. We usually do them on the weekends, but it's a fun time when we do them, all right? So head on over there, hit me with a follow out there. It takes like 2 seconds. I'm going to throw the link in the description below, so you got the gateway right to it. So yeah. But all right, guys, with all that being said, I love you. Thank you. And don't forget, until we meet again, stay chill. And we out.